Pongal, one of the most celebrated festival on the Hindu calendar. Pongal, the harvest festival, also known as Thai Pongal. Thai Pongal means Thai is a month, one of the Tamil month, which is auspicious month. Especially during Thai months, lot of good things, especially the marriages happens in our state. Lot of people start doing new business. Lot of people venturing into any of their new activities. It's a good month to start with. Today we are here. All our Women's Spring Adelaide Tamil Association, Sri Lankan Tamil Association, jointly you can see people are cooking Pongal, which is the key event of today.
And it's fabulous to see all the participants coming in to do that. And it's also very good that Thai also falls in January, because that also signifies new beginnings. Now, the word Pongal has got multiple meanings. It is like what Srini said, it's a Thanksgiving festival. It's a time where the entire community, like how everyone here has gathered, comes together to say thanks to the earth, to the sun, to the cattle, and to all the food that we have harvested from the land. It's a very important festival for farmers, because they are the ones who depend on the elements for a bountiful harvest, and especially in India, where they depend on their bountiful harvest for rice. Now, Pongal also means sweetened rice. That's what we're cooking right now. It is a dish mainly cooked with freshly harvested rice, with milk, sugar, and a few other things that you add onto it. Kind of like the English version of a milk pudding, but a bit more spiced up. And that will be the main event of today, which we will take you around to see shortly.
Adelaide Pongal is a celebration with the Tamil community in South Australia, with an intent to have deep involvement and culture-strong relationship with local farmers.
Raffle tickets.
Adelaide Tamil Association, along with Ceylon Tamil Association, South Australia Tamil School, Adelaide Tamil School, Shruti Adelaide, and various other organizations in South Australia has been working together tirelessly over a few months to have this activity today.
And so thank you everybody for coming together. We have a couple of highlights for today. We are one of the few ethnic communities in South Australia who are hosting the Harvest Festival. This event is free entry for all. We're looking forward for more members of the public to join us as the afternoon goes on.
So we would like to invite all our chief guests, Honorable Minister Zoe Peterson, Minister Multicultural and Affairs, Honorable Tong Nogo, Ms. Priscilla Kobel, Mrs. Veena Vikram, Ms. Sarah Sanders, Mr. Lawrence Annadurai, Mr. Jude Nirmal Raja.
The lighting of the lamp is a very significant part of all Indian ceremonies. It is a way of honoring our guests, showing their welcome, and also the significance of light.
Now, may I invite Mr. Lawrence Annadurai, President, Adelaide Tamil Association, for his inaugural speech.
எங்கள் வாழ்வும் எங்கள் வளமும் மங்காத தமிழ் என்று சங்கே முழங்கு. அனைவருக்கும் தமிழர் திருநாளாம் தை திருநாளாம் பொங்கல் மற்றும் திருவள்ளுவர் ஆண்டு 2046 வாழ்த்துக்கள் மற்றும் நன்றிகள். Happy Pongal and happy Thiruvallur year 2046 to all of you. On behalf of the South Australian Tamil community, we wishes to acknowledge that the Karna people, the original custodians of this land, and pay my respects to their elders past and present. Today, we are here to celebrate Adelaide Pongal, the harvest festival. From the past 10 years, Adelaide Tamil Association celebrate the Adelaide Pongal. The first Pongal was in corner of South Road and Goodwood Road. There were wonderful afternoon. Still I remember there were only 20 to 30 of our Tamil friends. Now, we celebrate this Pongal in association with Ceylon Tamil Association from 2011. From the last year, South Australian Tamil School and local farmers and producers and their representative had joined with us. This year, another Tamil organization, Shruti Adelaide, has shown interest to take part in Pongal celebration. Firstly, on behalf of Adelaide Tamil community, I welcome our Honorable Chief Guest, Honorable Minister Zoe Pattinson, Member of Ramsay, Minister for Multicultural Affairs. Thanks for being here. And also I would like to thank our Honorable Premier, unfortunately who didn't make today. He sent his representative, Honorable Tung Nijao, MLC, thanks for here. Ms. Priscilla Corbell, Member of South Ward, Adelaide City Council, thanks for your support, thanks for here. Mr. Major Vikram Madan and Mrs. Veena Vikramadar, thanks for here, join with us. Ms. Sarah Sanderson, Ethnic Liaison Officer, Immigration and Border Protection. Jude Nirmal Raja, President of Ceylon Tamil Association. Mr. Anup Raghavan, President Shruti Adelaide. My special thanks to all our special guests, VIPs, for instantly agreeing to facilitate this event on our invitation and for showing great passion to celebrate Adelaide Pongal 2015, the Harvest Festival. Pongal is an ancient festival of Tamil people. The history of festival can be traced back to the Sangam age, that is 200 BC and to 300 AD. Pongal initially originated as a harvest festival. Thai Pongal or Pongal is a harvest festival celebrated by Tamil people at the end of the harvest season. Pongal is our 4 days celebration which usually takes place January 13th to January 16th. That is the last day of Tamil month Margali to the third day of Tamil month Thai. It is one of the most important festivals celebrated by Tamil people in India, in the state of Tamil Nadu, Union Territory of Pondicherry, Sri Lanka, Singapore, Malaysia and rest of the world. Thai Pongal is mainly celebrated traditionally as thanksgiving to the sun, as it is a primary energy behind the agriculture, along with the Mother Earth, natural elements, and the cattle for bountiful harvest. The important day is also called Surya Pongal, a day for sun. Adelaide Tamil Association is a strong supporter of multiculturalism. We strive to project value of multiculturalism to ATM members and also play an informative source to other communities about Tamil and its rich culture. Adelaide Tamil community would like to celebrate Adelaide Pongal in a big way and promote the great importance of the harvest festival to the multicultural society to make Pongal as one of the major festival in our state of festival. And I strongly believe that it will be celebrated with greater significance and one of the important celebration of Adelaide in future. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for your graceful presence and honoring the occasion, and please enjoy the rest of the festivities. என் உயிரிலும் மேலான என் தமிழ் மக்களே, இந்த நாள் நம்முடைய அடிலைட் தமிழ் சங்கத்தின் இலங்கை தமிழ்ச் சங்கத்தின் வரலாற்றில் ஒரு முக்கியமான நாள். கடந்த 10 ஆண்டுகளாக கொண்டாடப்பட்டு வரும் அடிலேட் பொங்கல் நம்முடைய உழவர் திருவிழா இன்று அடுத்த கட்டத்தை எட்டியுள்ளது. இது ஒரு வரலாற்றின் துவக்கம். இனி வரக்கூடிய காலங்களில் நம்முடைய அடையாளத்தை போற்றும் வகையில் நம்முடைய கலாச்சார பண்பாட்டை நம்முடைய குழந்தைகளுக்கு கொண்டு செல்லும் முறையில் இந்த பொங்கல் நிகழ்வானது மேலும் மேலும் சிறப்புற நிகழ வேண்டுமென்றால் உங்கள் ஒவ்வொருவரின் ஆதரவும் மிக மிக அவசியம். அடுத்த ஆண்டு 2016ஆம் ஆண்டு நிகழவிருக்கும் பொங்கல் விழா இன்னும் அதிக அளவில் கொண்டாடப்பட வேண்டும். நம்முடைய உழவர்களை போற்றும் வகையில், நம்மூர் வில்லூர் விவசாயிகளை கௌரவிக்கும் வகையில் ஒன்று கூடுவோம். மீண்டும் 2016இல் ஒரு மிக மகத்தான வரலாறு படைப்போம் என்று கூறி வாய்ப்புக்கு நன்றி கூறி விடைபெறுகிறேன். நன்றி, வணக்கம்.
Now may I invite Mr. Jude Nirmal Raja, President Ceylon Tamil Association, for his speech, please.
வணக்கம். முதலில் உங்கள் அனைவருக்கும் பொங்கல் வாழ்த்துக்களை தெரிவித்துக் கொள்கின்றேன். I acknowledge the Ghana people, the custodian of South Australia, is firstly the Honorable Minister Zoe Patterson, Minister for Multicultural Essay, and other distinguished guests. So Lawrence Annature has already explained the importance of the Thai Pongal and how the Tamils is celebrate the Pongal. It is a wonderful to see all Tamil in Adelaide gathered to celebrate this Thai Pongal, Ulavar Tirunal, today. This is the only festival celebrated by Tamils who come from many countries, and with irrespective of whatever the religion they are. At the same time, South Australia, the government always provide the tremendous support for multiculturalism to promote multiculturalism in South Australia by providing funds. Not only that, encourage to learn their languages and the culture. I believe they will continue to support, and without them, it's not possible. And not only the multicultural, let's say, the other organizations like City Council, the other community organization. I especially thank Adelaide Tamil Association and the President Lawrence Annature for their initiative to bring this all Tamil organization, the Ceylon Tamil Association, Adelaide Tamil School, South Australian Tamil School, through the Adelaide, to celebrate this event. So it is the second event happening in this place. So on behalf of Ceylon Tamil Association, I wish you all happy Thai Pongal, and it will fill your sweetness and give a peace and prosperity for the year. Nandri, Vanakkam.
Next, it's my pleasure to invite Honorable Zoe Bettison, Member for Ramsay, Minister for Communities and Social Inclusion, Minister for Social Housing, Minister for Multicultural Affairs, Minister for Aging, Minister for Youth, Minister for Volunteers, to please present her speech.
Good morning, everyone. Well, let me just tell you, this is the first time I've been to Pongal. And I sat down here and I counted the amount of pots. And I think we've got more than 30 boiling away. And while we've got 30 pots, I also see we've got more than 30 beautiful saris that people are wearing. And I don't think we see any, well, we've got lots of matching pots, so I don't think there's any matching saris. Anytime I come to an Indian event, I know that I will be delighted by colour and movement. And I have to tell you, I'm not disappointed one bit. I'd really like to thank our two dancers this morning, the very traditional dance, as we saw first, and then the dance that I understand represents every harvest that happens in Tamil Nadu. And I really enjoyed it. And I want to thank the girls who have been practicing over the school holidays. So a round of applause to the girls and their wonderful dancing. To our distinguished guests, to the Adelaide Tamil Association President, Mr. Lawrence Anadurai, and the Leadership Committee, to my parliamentary colleague, Tung No, a member of the Legislative Council, Priscilla Corbet from the Adelaide City Council, recently elected, great to see more women in politics, and to a dear friend, Vikram Madam and his lovely wife, who are representing the South Australian Multicultural and Ethnic Affairs Commission. I understand that Pongal means overflow, and today we see that representation of overabundance and plenty. While Pongal is an ancient tradition, it is the perfect word to explain what our local Tamil community are doing today. Today, you are sharing your celebration with the rest of the state. By opening Pongal to the rest of the community, it is as if your celebrations overflow. You're choosing to share your rich and ancient, one might say, cultural abundance with everyone. Thank you for your generosity in sharing with all of South Australians your traditions. We do know that South Australia is a place rich in cultural diversity. We have more than 200 languages spoken here in our state. We know that multiculturalism enriches our lives. And here we know that in South Australia, the diversity means that our communities come together with their traditions, but they come together in peace and make South Australia a more creative, vital and engaged place to live. Together, we are building a stronger South Australia. And what you'll be hearing about more this year is the South Australian government talking to you about your engagement back in India, your engagement with the world, as we look to internationalise South Australia and build our export economies. One of the roles I also held is Minister for Volunteers, and I know events like this simply do not happen with the time and effort and commitment that people put in. So I'd really like to thank all the volunteers here that made today so successful. And I also know that not only is it volunteers on the day, but it's also the organising committee. And I'd like to end my speech today by asking for a round of applause for those that have organised today's event. Thank you.
Could I please next invite Priscilla Cobell, South Ward Councillor for Adelaide City Council, a passionate member of the South Ward community, former RAAF Reserves Officer, and a Chinese language teacher to please deliver her speech. Priscilla.
Well, good morning, everyone. Adelaide City Council acknowledges that we are meeting on the traditional country of the Kaurna people of the Adelaide Plains, and we pay respect to their elders past and present. We recognise and respect their cultural heritage, their beliefs, and their relationship to the land. We acknowledge that they are of continuing importance to the Kaurna people today. Honoured guests and dignitaries, farmers, primary producers, ladies, gentlemen and children, welcome to Pongal Festival 2015. The City of Adelaide is proud of its multicultural community, and I am very pleased to be here this morning representing the Lord Mayor of Adelaide City Council, Martin Hazy, and the Council at the Pongal Festival this morning. As a councillor of the Adelaide City Council, I'm very proud to be here and support the festival, as does the Council through the provision of a grant. I've been learning this morning a little bit about Pongal Festival, about its history and its origin, and I'm aware that it's celebrated by people of Tamil origin from India, Sri Lanka, Malaysia, Singapore and other parts of the world. I would like to welcome you all here this morning, and I would like to thank you as well for inviting me to attend. I appreciate that Pongal is a traditional occasion which gives thanks to nature and for the harvest which is to come. The program schedule for today looks very exciting, and I really genuinely look forward to seeing more of the dance performances and music and tasting some of the food, in particular the Pongal rice, which I've never tried before. So welcome to Bonython Park, Tulia Wadley, and I hope that you have a wonderful time today. Thank you.
Now, may I request Mr. Lawrence Annadurai to honor our chief guest?
So next, he'll be honoring Priscilla Coble. And it will be Mr. Anadurai who'll be doing this. Could I please invite Mr. Jude Nirmal Raja, President of Ceylon Tamil Association, to please honor Major General Vikramadhan.
Now may I invite Norton Anthony to honor Anup Raghavan, President through the Adelaide.
Could I please invite Mr. Jude Nirmal Raja, President of Ceylon Tamil Association, to honor Honorable Tung No.
I would request Mr. Lawrence Annadurai to honor Mr. Madhu Michael.